Okay, what's the difference between a quality strike and a regular strike?
Quality's probably something they can't really hit.
Well, if they do hit it,
It's going to be an out.
it's either going to be an out or a single. Okay? A non-quality strike, and not enough people talk about it. Not enough coaches keep track of quality strikes versus strikes. Okay? Right here, that's strike. Okay? You stand in the box, this ball's a double in the gap. Okay? That's strike. Double in the gap. Strike, 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 strike. Okay? Quality is anything down or on the corners running out of the strike zone. Okay? Even there's such things as quality balls. Okay? Man, that's a quality ball. I'll take that all day long. Okay? So don't just go up there, and you have pretty good control. You lost it a little bit at the end. I thought you tried to overthrow your last couple. That's why you got rotational. Don't think right now about velocity. Think about quality. Okay? Your velocity's good. Okay? You probably put on a mile and a half just by getting your chest out. You keep long toss, you keep doing anything, you probably can put maybe another 2, 3, maybe even 4 miles an hour on it going into the summer, or going into the spring, excuse me. But that's going to come down to how many times you long toss, everything else like that. If you will give them the opportunity to pitch, though, you have to do a better job of throwing quality low strikes. I didn't see enough misses that were here or here. Okay, as a pitcher, if I make a mistake, it's not here. I make a mistake this way or this way. Okay, and that's your biggest thing. And when you have control like you have 66% of the time, and you're throwing flat ground, you're not getting the help of getting a downward plane, but we're not also burning up your shoulder. That's why I always do flat so that you don't hurt yourself. You just got to do a better job of staying out of this area. Because, like I said, don't matter if you're throwing 80 or if you're throwing 95. This area gets hit, and it gets hit hard. We can see it better. It doesn't have as much chance to move. Your balls that we're moving, we're starting right here and ending right here. Okay? That's where they got to be. You got to start them, you know, upper thigh and have them break down to lower kneecap. That's where you got to be. Not right underneath the chest, and it's really only gravity's pushing it down to your rib bone. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay? How did your body feel from a throwing perspective? I know you were tired hitting.
My chest kind of
Sore? Oh, and you're going to be sore right here and right here from lifting. That's going to be about a 6-week process, and then you won't feel it anymore. You'll be tired, but right now you should, especially when you're really getting after it, right here is where you're hurting. You know, and that's just where your chest muscles are really firing as hard as they can when you're with your trainer. Okay? So overall, I liked it. Okay? Pitching was good. Okay? But we got to take pride in quality, not just velocity. There's plenty of great pitchers. One of the guys on my college team only topped out at 78. Okay, but he never threw a non-quality pitch. Couldn't do. At the college level, he couldn't. And if he did, and I shouldn't say never, because he gave up home runs, he gave up hits, it was up. Okay, he couldn't afford to be up. Everything had to be down, and he had to be smart. And you just got to you got to go with what God gave you genetically. Okay, it's based on your size is what you can produce, and then you got to be smarter. Okay, not everybody is like Mike Kelly, 6'5". You're not going to be 6'5" next year, but you could be smart. Okay, you can get guys out by being witty, by pitching backwards, by coming out of the zone up by the ears and then coming back down by the ankles. There's a million ways to get a guy out. It's just then how smart are you and how can you dictate the flow of the game. Okay?